Hey everybody, welcome to chair yoga today. We're going to go back to the strap that we used several weeks ago. So if you have access to what's called a yoga strap, it's just a woven belt. You can use any kind of belt. If you don't have one, it's no big deal. They're nice to have. You can pick them up on Amazon. Sometimes certain stores like Ross or TJ Maxx will have these. Super affordable, but again, don't feel like you need to go out and buy one. You can just use a belt that you would use around your waist. So go ahead and get into your chair, find a comfortable position. It's also really important when you come to practice to eliminate distractions. So put a sign on the outside of your door telling your family or the people that you live with that you're going to be occupied for 40 minutes or so. It's really important to carve out time that is yours, and it's just super important. So think of it as an appointment. I know developing a home practice can be really hard for a lot of people. We're pulled away. We have laundry to do. We have dishes, the phone rings, the doorbell rings. We have people in our life that need us, but it's really important that we are as important as all of that stuff. So if you're used to going to a class at the Y or at the gym Tuesdays at 10 o'clock, then let your practice be Tuesday at 10 o'clock. You don't have to drive, so you're saving time there. But set aside a time or a couple times throughout your week that this is when you're going to come to practice. And make the commitment to yourself and keep it. It's really important that we put ourselves at the top of that list and not always have us be the last thing. Also, this week, please listen to the meditation. It's a powerful one. It has to do with using a mala, a string of beads, or your hands in what we know as japa meditation. And japa is a repeated statement of affirmations. This week is all about positivity and setting an intention for the life that you want to create. Ultimately, no matter what's going on in the world or in our life, we get to create how we respond to that. The two most powerful words in any language is I am. And whatever we speak past the word I am is what we're welcoming or inviting into our life. So if we continue to say, I am stressed, I am overwhelmed, I am sad, I am angry, we're going to actually invite in more opportunities to have those experiences. Versus we say, I'm at peace, I'm content, I'm happy, I'm doing my best. We invite those types of things. So we're going to talk about positivity, and then when we cultivate this sense of good in our life, we're more grateful, we're more appreciative, we are a little bit brighter, people want to be around us a little bit more. We all have those people in our lives that are so negative, right? And it's just like, ugh. But then we know people that are really vibrant. And so we are going to raise our vibes to sort of be in this place way up high where no matter what's going on in the world, we ultimately are creating the life that we want. That's a powerful thing. So go ahead and get comfortable in your chair. Last week we used the wall. No wall today. We're going to use a strap. So I'm going to turn just a little bit so you can see that my back is really far away from the back of my chair. A couple of reasons why. Forces me to hold my trunk up, and I can create that space back there that allows my spine to do what it needs to do so that I can open it and flex it and extend it. So we're going to start seated. I'm just going to be turned slightly, but go ahead and face me if that's where you're most comfortable. I just have my body shape today a little bit off kilter so that you can see some of the movements that we're going to do with the strap from a different vantage. So go ahead and sit tall. You'll notice my spine's really straight. None of this. Like this compresses our lungs. And what we want to do is we want to allow the space in our chest for our lungs to fully inflate so that we get clear in our minds of the life that we want in our experience and we want to create. So get tall, close your eyes, and take a really long breath in. And just let that breath go. Take another breath in. And another breath out. The next time you breathe in the words I am, and then breathe out whatever pops into your mind. Breathe that same statement in. Breathe in I am, and breathe it out. Now, if your I am statement initially was not something positive, switch it. I am healthy. I am pain-free. I am vibrant. I am blessed. Take a few more cycles of breath there. Just pulling in this powerful ability to affirm our intention. And so we imagine as if this, whatever it is we want, is already ours. We start to feel beautiful. We feel strong. We feel connected. We feel grateful. We feel content. And then magic starts to happen in our lives. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. Put your hands on your lap and we'll start circling. So we're going to start just moving the body as if you have a hula hoop around your waist. Just start to wake up the body here. Today's practice is going to be pretty flowy. We're just going to be moving a lot of our body and just letting the strap kind of open up. We're going to work specifically in the chest and the heart, a little bit in the belly today. All right, 4 more. Just feel your body here. 2, we're starting to create and cultivate. Ready? Pause. Go the other way. Part of creation comes from the second chakra, which is our relationship one-on-one with other people, but it's also our center of creativity, and it's where we feel and we flow. So the element that's associated with the second chakra is water, and water goes around the obstacles of life. 2 more. Doesn't necessarily pool always. Sometimes it'll stay around a boulder, but eventually it rolls over it. Take your pelvis, tuck it under and round your spine. Then reverse that, lift your heart. We do this a lot, round your spine. Lift your heart. So this idea of flowing through life, creating the life that we want by feeling it. It's not so much about speaking it. When we speak it and we feel it, those 2 things come into play together. We also have to put a little bit of our own deliberate action in it. I'll be teaching a class on the power of intentions this Saturday online. If you're curious about how I've allowed intentions to kind of drive my life, coming from a time in my life when I was incredibly heavy, 2 more, incredibly angry. And I created a beautiful life of health. Certainly I still have pain. Take your right arm up and over, but I've created a lot of abundance in my life because I've used intentions and action. And that's what we're going to talk about Saturday. Switch. Left arm goes up and over. There are certain things that we cannot change. Sometimes we have a disease that we cannot change. Switch. But we can change our mindset about it, and we can find the hidden nuggets that make things really good and might even open doors for us that would not have been opened had we not had this experience. Up and over. Perfect. Now, you're going to push the water away. Sweep your arms out. Look at my heart opening. And then I scoop around that beach ball. Push away. Nice. And pull in. Do that again. Push away. And scoop around in. We're really working and firing up the abdominal wall here. Notice how my belly sticks out. And then I pull in. Do it again. 4 more. Pull in. 3. Pull in. 2. Pull in. So nice, so nice. Last one, open up to a T, big. Now tick tock over and reach. Come back and switch. So beautiful. Bring your arms out to a T and finish at the heart. So nice. Now, keep your hands pressed together. That's a mudra. It means to offer. So we always come back to the heart. and we offer thanks, we offer love, we offer compassion. And then take your legs and walk them wide as if you're on a horse. We're gonna shoot our fingers forward as if we're aiming for something great. And you're gonna extend the arms out and then pull back like a bow. Start with your right hand. We're gonna stay on the right. You're gonna pull back and then touch. Pull back and then touch. So we're really working the twist in the spine as we pull. Start to make it bigger and look over your right shoulder. So nice. 4, 3, really pull here. 2, last one, come back, bring it back to the heart. Offer, we offer. It's so beautiful. Shoot your arms out in front. Left arm this time, pull back and then touch. Notice how I turn my trunk and I touch. 5 more. 4, this comes from the Kundalini tradition of yoga, which is all about energy and movement and circles and flow. It's one of my favorites. 1 more. So nice. Bring it back to the heart. Now, we're gonna extend our arms up. Grab your left wrist, pull up and over. Come back to center, grab your right wrist, pull up and over. Perfect. Hands together, palm, and bring it back to your heart. Now go ahead and rest your elbows onto your legs. So I'm leaning forward, but notice that my spine stays pretty straight. So I'm not slumped over. I'm pushing my heart forward. That's really gonna create that idea that I'm leading this way. I'm pushing things forward. Now my belly button is gonna drag forward a tiny bit as I begin to elevate my nose up. And now take a big breath in and round your spine, tuck your chin, straighten your arms, fingers go towards the floor. Now we reverse that. We push the belly down first, then forward. As we lift our nose, our elbows bend. Straighten your arms, round your spine, tuck your chin. And do that again. Elbows bent, push down into your legs, draw in line with your nose. And then push away and straighten your arms. 1 more, just like that. And push away. Now, recreate length here. Straighten your spine. We're gonna come forward. So my hands are on my legs, and I'm gonna lean forward initially. Elbows are gonna bend like cricket wings. So you might stay here supporting your body on your legs. That's perfect. Don't worry about this. There's lots of ways to go. If you want a little bit more, go ahead and take your hands towards the floor. And you might stay with a flat spine, but just gazing down. If you want a little bit more, take a big breath, bend your elbows, and lay your torso towards the floor. Top of the head goes towards the floor, chin tucks. And take a long breath in. And now rebuild. Come back up and slowly rise up. Okay, so there's lots of ways to go here. You can start here and stay in a fold if your back feels like that's enough. You might lower your hands, but keep a straight spine. That might feel like enough. Or you fold all the way down, tuck your chin. Beautiful, and then come back up. So many places to go with that. So keep your legs wide like you're on a horse. There's a lot of space here between my legs. Arms are gonna tee out. Flip your right palm, reach it up and over, but then kind of cradle your head within the crook of your elbow. Your left hand is gonna cross over to your right thigh, so we get a little twist here. And then we switch. Arms go out to a T. Left arm goes up. We cradle the head, and our right hand goes to our left thigh. And so we're getting this rotation through the rib cage and really opening up through the side body. We're gonna do it again. Ready? Here we go, to a T. Cross left to right, right arm goes up, bend the elbow. Come back to a T. See how we're just moving here? Left arm goes up, bend your elbow. 1 more time each side. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale to a T. Exhale. Perfect. Come back to a T. And then lower your arms. Go ahead and grab your strap. If you don't have a strap, I'll give you an option. We're gonna lean back, not lazy man yoga. We're not letting this sink and flop. We're still a little bit active as our heart is tethered up to the ceiling. So we're gonna take the strap or the belt that you stole from somebody who lives in your house off of his pants. Just grab that belt. All right, you're gonna straighten the leg. So it might appear like, wow, look at all that flexibility. It's because I'm leaning back. If I was sitting up, I would only be like 90 degrees. But this gives us a little bit more space here. Now, take your toes and bring them towards your nose. Once you get the leg as straight as you can, we're gonna draw some circles. So the strap's really helping to support us. If you don't have a strap, I'll show you. Your leg is going to be, your hands will be hooked behind your leg. Notice my toes are still flexed, and I'm using my arms to support that circular motion. A strap is great, but if you don't have one, no big deal. Keep going, circles. And maybe the circles become bigger. And you're gonna start to feel some abdominal muscles kind of pulling that leg up and around as well as the arms. 4 more. 3, beautiful. 2, perfect. Now hold here, watch this. We're gonna bend in and press out. Bend in and press out. 5 more. Do the best you can. If only one is enough for you, that's perfect. If you don't have a strap, your hands are underneath your leg and you're bending and you're pushing. 1 more. Now, we're gonna straighten and hold. Here's where we're gonna challenge our body a little bit. Go ahead and start to rise up. Rise up. Now, hold the elbows in towards your ribs and aim your nose towards your toes. You're gonna feel a big stretch behind your knee. Take a big breath in and a long breath out. Go ahead and bend that knee. Keep the strap hooked around the foot. And you're gonna move the strap to your right hand and just let the knee open. So my strap is along my left foot and I'm choked down on the strap. If you don't have a strap, you're holding your foot. But we're gonna be opening up the hip here. Watch what's gonna happen. I'm gonna actually use the strap to pull my knee that way and then back. Pull. So I'll show you if I'm facing you, I have my knee open and I'm pulling. If I don't have a strap, I'm pulling. So it's sort of like rocking a baby. Push and pull. 4 more. 3, keep going. 2, the strap's just a guide here. Now take that left leg, shoot it over to the right, and hold on to it with your right hand. So now we've created a long leg. Left leg is long, right knee is bent. Hand has the strap. The right hand, now open up your left arm, big, big. Turn and look over your left thumb. Beautiful, yeah? Take a long breath in and lower everything. If you don't have a strap, you're just holding onto your leg as best you can. Go ahead and transition, and we're gonna switch the strap to our right foot. And remember, sit on the edge of your seat first and lean back. So you might notice like, oh, this leg feels a little bit tighter. That's okay. Don't worry about it so much. Nothing's wrong. It's just the way that you walk or the way that you compensate or the way that you sit in your chair. No big deal. It's just the way it is. Keep circling. 4 more. 3, 2, perfect. Now remember, we bend, and we press, and we bend, and we press. 4 more. I have a little pug, a little dog, looks like a pig. She's outside the window and she's just staring at me. She wants to do some dog yoga. All right, hold. Go ahead and bend. Walk your hands, your opposite hands that the strap's on. Oh, we didn't do the sit up. Let's sit up first. There we go. Sit up, nose to toes. Now, here we go. Bend it in. Choke down on that strap or hold on to your foot. And like you're rocking a baby, The strap's gonna guide that hip opening. It feels really amazing to get that motion into the hip. 4 more. 3, 2, see how my hips open? Now, I'm gonna straighten the leg again, cross it. So I get this big stretch through this muscular sort of IT band tissue that goes from our knee to our hip, and it often causes a lot of pain in our body and can cause some tightness and misalignment. Sit really tall, take your right arm and open it big, and turn. Beautiful. Come back to center, lower everything. Take the strap off your feet. Sit on the horse and just open and close your legs like a butterfly. Just let them open and close. Nice. 4 more. 3, 2, last one, last one. Now, go ahead and just let your legs be at ease. Okay, we're gonna give them a little bit of a break. We're gonna come back to them now. Take your strap and you're gonna make it pretty wide. So my arms are like sort of a V shape. Take your arms above your head. Now, we're gonna play a little bit with the heart opening here. So my arms are above my head, I'm holding onto the strap, and I have a little bit of tension on the strap. So I'm not ripping it into 2 pieces, but it's also not lax like a noodle. It's pretty tight. All right, now I'm going to draw a line with my nose towards the ceiling, extend my arms up and back, and get a back bend. Now, come back to neutral. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, belly forward, heart up, eyes up. Come back to neutral. Inhale. Do it again. Exhale, reach back. So you feel this opening through the chest, through the spine. 3, 2. Last one. Come back to center. Eyes are forward. You're going to tick-tock over to the right. Come back to center and tick-tock over to the left. Beautiful. Come back to center. Lower your arms. Okay, so we created a lot of space through our hearts, and it feels really good. We're going to take it a little bit wider. So now make your strap more like a Y shape, but still no noodle. It's nice and taut. Arms go wide and up. Here we go. Inhale. Exhale, back. Beautiful. Inhale, neutral. Do that again. Now, if you don't have a strap, your arms are just in the same shape as mine. You're just not getting that added tension and lengthening in the arms. 2 more. Beautiful. Bring your arms down. Let's go back to the legs. Go ahead and straighten your left leg in front. Hook the belt around your leg. So I'm going to use the strap as a little bit of guidance. Tuck my elbows into my ribs. Lean forward, aim your nose towards your toes. Now rise back up. Walk your left foot in. Hook the strap over your right foot. Beautiful. Get tall. Aim your nose towards your toes. And then come back up. Go ahead and set the strap aside. We're not going to need it anymore. So we've used it to open the body. We're going to come back to that bow and arrow. So place your palms together, straight arms like an arrow. Tighten up your core here, sit really tall. Now I want you to see between your thumbs that which you would like to create in your life. Maybe health, maybe wealth, maybe abundance, maybe a supportive partner, maybe beauty. See it, aim for it, and let's create it. We're going to breathe in, I am, and breathe out that statement in your mind. So as you pull back, breathe in, I am. Breathe out, strong. Stay on the right. Breathe in, I am. Strong. Aim. 3 more. I am. Strong. I am. Strong. I am. Strong. Last one, hold back. Your eyes are at your left thumb. You are aiming for that. Start to reach up. Draw a line with your eyes and your arm up to the ceiling. Now release it as if it is. Beautiful. Take a breath in. Let's come back. Bow and arrow. Same thing, left side. I am creative. I am creative. 3 more. Pull, touch, pull, touch, pull, touch. This time, pull and aim. Look at your right thumb. Create, create, create. Draw a line up. Release it as if it is. The power of intention is huge. Please, please listen to the meditation. Maybe consider joining my online class. It's free. It's awesome. We're really going to dive into affirmations and intentions and how to be really deliberate with creating certain behaviors and choices throughout your entire day. It's going to feed that intention. Magic happens. Lower your right hand to your right arm, left. Right arm to the right leg. Left arm goes up and over. It's the end of the day here. I'm done talking. All right, left arm, left leg, right arm up and over. Come back to center. Bring everything to your heart. This morning I got to teach an online yoga class to a group of individuals that live in Maryland. And these individuals all have developmental disabilities, and there was over 20 people on the Zoom call. And we taught a sequence using simple postures like mountain and cactus. And we always close with the heart. And I asked these individuals, why do we close with the heart? And their answers always blow me away. But today they were so on, and they said, we finish with the heart because we're love. Because we're love. And that is exactly right. So when we stay in the space of love, and we practice in the space of love, and we show up in the world from the space of love, the universe hears it. And when we set our intentions with very clear words, it all comes back. So as you give, you receive. So have a beautiful, beautiful rest of your day. I hope you're enjoying the practice. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. I would love to answer them. And as always, I so appreciate all of your support, all of your love, and I am so grateful. I'll see you real soon.